night on the south today. Helicopters fill the skies over Hanmer Springs, leaving some in the town confused. A retired Dunedin couple hit the streets in style in a special scooter built for two. And athletes hit central Otago for the finale of the Challenge Wanaka triathlon. Kia ora, good evening, I'm Hannah Wilkins. Airspace was tight in the skies above Hanmer over the weekend as the characteristic drone of the Hughes 500 helicopter buzzed around the district. But unknown to visitors to the scenic North Canterbury site, it was all part of a get-together for pilots and operators of this iconic helicopter.
The skies above Hanmer echoed to the distinctive drone of Hughes 500 helicopters. Large numbers of these iconic helicopters flew in and out of the scenic Hanmer Springs area over the weekend. The choppers were landing in a paddock owned by Bill Howells, who runs Alpine Springs Helicopters. He says it all came about through a simple question.
I had a friend who flies a 180 and they had a 180 flying, and I was laying in bed about 2 o'clock one morning and I thought, I wonder how many 500s we could get in the paddock. And it snowballed.
He spoke to a few guys who thought it could work. They spread the word, with pilots coming from around the country, with the exception of those busy up north working on flood relief efforts. A total of 63 Hughes, McDonnell Douglas, MD helicopters made the journey to attend the great Kiwi 500 fly-in, all keen to meet others and hear what the future of the industry was looking like. Hales, who has been flying for 45 years, was proud to see a lot of New Zealand's aviation history on the ground there in the North Canterbury township.
These 500s were made for New Zealand mountains. Originally they went to Vietnam, but hell, they should have come straight to New Zealand. And they're an iconic machine. Nothing makes a noise like these things. People don't like it, but a lot of us love it.
The pilots, operators and former game shooters all met for an evening of tall tales and networking, sharing adventures along with memories of old friends who didn't make it home. In Hanmer, the south today.
Backyards in Brighton rocked to the sound of the Lobo Fest music festival over the weekend. The DIY event drew a big crowd and some big names, raising funds for Brighton's battle against the Smooth Hill landfill. But the Dunedin City Council's plans for a new rubbish dump took a step closer as Dunedin Airport announced they intend to drop their objection. Lobo Fest raised thousands of dollars for the South Coast Neighbourhood Society, who will continue to fight the plans at the Environment Court in April. A body was found yesterday during the search for a missing hunter near Queenstown. Police have found and been searching for Murray Horsfield for 6 days after he went missing while hunting in challenging terrain around the Dart River catchment. Friends, family, police and Landsar volunteers scoured the area and found the body above the Dart River north of Glenorchy. Formal identification is yet to take place, but police believe it to be Horsfield. A Dunedin couple are riding around town in style after adding a few modifications to their mobility scooter. Kathleen and Ray Lang have stretched their scooter so they can both fit, allowing sightseeing rides together.
Enjoying a quiet Sunday drive in South Dunedin, taking in the sights from their customised scooter. Kathleen and Ray Lang purchased a standard mobility scooter 8 months ago and asked their son to modify it so they could ride together. Kathleen explains she used to have to push Ray around everywhere in a wheelchair, which was proving difficult. Now the couple are able to cruise along and enjoy the fresh air.
Being able to, go out with them and that, and we go round to the beach quite a bit and watch the waves there and that, and it's nice sitting there it's made a big difference to us.
She says the scooter can get up to 20 kilometres per hour, but they only hit that speed when they're trying to beat the weather. They mostly have to stay on the flats in South Dunedin after blowing up their motor once while trying to be adventurous.
No, we took a nostalgic trip up Lookout Point to go past our first home together, and we got almost home and it stopped. So I had to get another motor.
Kathleen picks Ray up every day from his care home Oxford Court. She's very grateful for the scooter. The drives feel like a proper outing, and she reckons it beats sitting around in the rest home. In Dunedin, the south today.
Passengers at Dunedin Airport will be landing into a different kind of runway over the next few weeks, with a sneak peek of an iconic local event. The team behind ID Dunedin have created a pop-up show to give travellers a glimpse of what will be on display at the live fashion show next month.
Making some last-minute readjustments as the mannequins are dressed up to be displayed. This pop-up display at Dunedin Airport has been set up to promote the ID Dunedin fashion show, showing off some of the designers' pieces that will be modelled on the catwalk. Organisers are busy gearing up for the iconic event at the end of March, and we're keen to give the public a taste of what will be on show.
So we've got some great photos, we've got some old photos of ID shows, and we've also got some mannequins dressed by just some of the designers that will be showcasing at ID 23.
The work of 9 fashion designers are being displayed at the airport, showcasing a range of different garments, which are already catching the eye of the public.
Definitely, I think it's a busy place, Dunedin Airport this morning, so people seem really interested.
Collections from a mixture of local and international designers will hit the catwalk at the railway station at the end of March, as the ID Dunedin fashion show returns to its popular home. In Dunedin, the South Today.
A huge week of triathlon racing drew to a close over the weekend as Challenge Wanaka athletes headed to Glendhu Bay for the Sporting Festival's finale. The event caters for everyone from juniors through to international elite competitors, and a new race layout saw fierce racing right through the centre of town.
Tired arms and pumping legs, the Twilight Elite race passes through the Wanaka township, delighting spectators. The sprint version of the triathlon is just one of 13 variations on offer for competitors in the Challenge Wanaka Sporting Festival. Nearly 1,000 competitors took part over the multi-day event, which enjoys huge support from local athletes. The event also attracts a strong international field, including Aviv Levi from Israel, who placed 9th in the elite sprint.
I'm very happy to do with the top 10, and I'm very happy for all the hard work.
On Saturday, competitors moved to Glendhu Bay for the popular half marathon and duathlon events. Race organisers also encouraged school kids and entry-level triathletes to have a go in specially tailored challenges.
We have the largest secondary schools event in New Zealand. Now, so it shows our junior challenge is working its way through into secondary schools, so the more kids we get into sport, the better. Yeah.
The meet-up is part of an international circuit of challenge triathlons, with the top competitors vying for valuable Olympic qualification points. In Wanaka, the South Today.
FA Yakane still to come on the South Today. A Dunedin cricket stalwart racks up 1,000 games despite not scoring a single run. And while the Otago Volts fall to Canterbury, there's still hopes for the Plunket Shield.
Great Britain has a collection of varied landscapes and countryside to rival anywhere else in the world. And the best way to see it is to walk.
Garage Dunedin, delivering quality, stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 17 years. New doors, replacement doors and maintenance are all part of Garage quality service. Garage Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team.
Drive away your way with 3 incredible offers on the Honda CR-V Adventure Ready range. Choose from 2.9% finance with 0 deposit, third finance, or lease a new CR-V from just $136 per week. These offers are only available for a limited time, so be in quick. From Honda.
Aero, used by Australia's top bowlers with their unique Z-scoop grip that redefines the game. Machined with robotics for unparalleled accuracy, Aero, same line, every time.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Hi, we're Concerned Otago. Age Concern Otago hosts a multitude of social activities, including indoor walks.
Earth is a planet of extremes, extreme places, and extreme animals. But some animals are more extreme than others. Join us as we count down to find the most unusual, the most extraordinary, the most extreme.
Tēnā koe, welcome back. A Dunedin cricket umpire hit a major milestone over the weekend as he closes in on 40 years in the middle.
67-year-old John Henderson has been umpiring for more than half his life, and on Saturday he reached the milestone of 1,000 games umpired. He's been a part of a wide range of games in his time, from club all the way up to Hawke Cup games, even making it onto the NZB umpires panel earlier in his career. Henderson insists even after 39 years involved in the game, he has no intention of retiring. Even with the long hours, the game still gives him so much joy.
I've made a lot of friends through cricket, and it's my passion. I love the game, and I try and give back as much as I've got out of the game, and that's why I carry on.
His 1000th game was a Premier Grade 50 over match played at Sunnyvale Park, where University Grange smashed past Green Island, winning by 85 runs. In Dunedin, the South Today.
The Otago Volts were knocked out of the running for the Ford Trophy after a resounding loss against Canterbury on Friday. The elimination final got off to a spectacular start as Canterbury's top order batters blazed through the Otago attack. Otago were left chasing 351, but the wickets kept falling and they came up well short, all out for 221 after just 39 overs. The Ford Trophy Grand Final will see Canterbury face off against the Central Stags, although that match is on hold due to the cyclone clean-up. The Volts will now shift their focus to the Plunket Shield Test Series, where they'll play the Wellington Firebirds at the University Oval this weekend. And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. More than 60 Hughes 500 helicopters filled the skies above Hanmer Springs for a special get-together weekend. Kathleen and Ray Lang have up-specced their stretched mobility scooter, allowing them to go on rides together. And Challenge Wanaka has wound up with some elite racing after a week filled with triathlons for all ages. And now a look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT, and we welcome the editor, Barry Stewart. Hello, Barry.
Hi, Hannah.
What can we expect to read tomorrow?
A proposed 18.8 rates rise by the Otago Regional Council has been described as a gut punch for farmers. So, reaction to that.
Wow, okay.
Of course, Orientation Week began today.
Mm-hmm.
So we got out and about to see what the students got up to, and we discovered lots of fun and activity at the tent city, and of course the free stuff was an attraction, so some incentive there, but also a little warning about locking your doors. There was some incidents in the student quarter, and police were involved, so more on that in the paper tomorrow. And a couple of Otago rowing identities, Dave Hannon and John Bain, are officially rowing legends. They got awarded medals at the National Rowing Championships at
well done.
Ruatana at the weekend.
Oh,
so,
lovely.
Yeah,
Hey, thank you for sharing this evening, and you've got us intrigued to read tomorrow. Thank you, Barry.
Good, thank you.
And time now for a look at the weather.
The South Today weather, proudly brought to you by MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.
Looking at the situation, some cold southerly airflow will arrive over the region tomorrow, taking the rest of the week to die out and move on. Heading to the top of the South Island. High cloud and westerly winds with 28 up in Nelson tomorrow. Over to Greymouth, we'll prepare for some drizzle and northerlies with a high of 21 degrees. In Christchurch, we'll see some high cloud in the skies while feeling a breezy but hot 29 degrees. Travelling to South Canterbury and North Otago. Well, hot up top for Ashburton and Timaru, heading both for highs of 28 degrees with nor'westerlies and high cloud. Oamaru looks very similar, although there is a touch of late rain as a southwesterly change comes through after a 27-degree high. Heading westwards to the Central Lakes. Another lovely day here before some late rain sets in, but before that it's a windy and warm day with 23 degrees in Wanaka and Queenstown and up to 24 in Alexandra. Heading further south, quite a drop in temperatures as we come down through here. Expect southerlies with rain and 16 for Balclutha, 15 over in Gore and warmer with 18 degrees over in the Catlins. And down to the deep south. Cloudy tonight in Invercargill with showers and fresh winds with an overnight low of 15 degrees. Tomorrow's looking wet and windy with southerlies and a high of 17. And Wednesday brings more showers and fresh cold winds with a cooler high of just 11 degrees. And finally heading to Dunedin. Warm with high cloud, northerly winds and 16 degrees overnight. Fine first up tomorrow with sun and high clouds before a fresh afternoon change brings rain and strong cool winds. The high will be 24 degrees. Into Wednesday, well, it's looking wet as the rain eases to showers with the strong cold southerlies sticking around for at least another day, bringing the high to just 12 degrees midweek. And that's the news this Monday. For the latest news and videos from the southern region, head online to odt.co.nz. And you can follow Channel 39 on YouTube to catch our news bulletins on demand. We'll see you again tomorrow. Ka kite opopo.
Public interest journalism funded through New Zealand On Air.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Living Well Disability Resource Centre, a not-for-profit charitable organisation and your one-stop shop for information and resources to help you retain independence. We offer a wide range of assistive products from jar openers to mobility scooters and provide assessments for Total Mobility, the half-price taxi scheme. Come and see the friendly team. You'll find us on the corner of George and Bath Streets, ground floor of Burns House.
Every day the team at Gillian supports grieving families at their time of need, from answering your questions to organising a farewell that reflects the wishes of your loved one. We can help. Call Gillian's today.
Passion,
drama,
competition,
rivalry, marketing, numbers,
atmosphere,
power,
fight,
attack,
intuition,
love,
hate,
money,
cash,
millionaires,
fans,
and fans.
all boy.